Great to see you in Tier 1. I'm glad you decided to make this decision to upskill yourself and in the process also upskilling your life as a programmer. So this lesson today is about where do you fit in coding? Where does AI fit in when it comes to coding? And I'm going to use the left side, right side brain explanation for this. So it said that the left side of your brain is your logical side. That's the side where you think through things, where you make calculations, where you predict what will come next out of maybe past experiences. The right side of your brain, on the other hand, is about creativity, envisioning, having that gut feel, coming up with ideas, and so forth. So when it comes to coding, AI will be the logical side of your brain. It will do calculations. It will look at code, figure out is the code correct from its past experience of where other programmers asked it to do something and it had it wrong and it learned from that. Now, when it comes to coding, you cannot beat AI with the physical coding part of a project. It learned all the books on each programming language. It learns from programmers using AI to code. It went through blog posts. So it is quite well versed in programming. And it can program 100 times faster than you can program. And even if it makes mistakes, it's still learning from that mistakes. And you can simply say that's not what you wanted, do it in a different way, without it getting all offended by it. So there's little emotion in AI, which is also the reason why us as humans have an upper hand. We do have emotions, and when I talk about emotions, I don't want to talk about negative emotions. No emotions like getting angry, offended, and whatever, right? I'm talking about gut feel. Will this really work? Is this the real solution? You think about it, you can analyze it, you can stand in the shoes of your customer, and you can say, will this be something the customer actually likes? You can come up with ideas outside the box, because AI is in the box. It can only think with what it has. It can only do whatever it knows. A human being, on the other hand, can say, but what if? Right? What if I try this? No one ever tried this, but let's see, will it work? We are creative. You have a vision. You can think, how will it look like in the end? Is this what we want in the end? So this is where AI and us human beings now can get together, form a team where AI becomes the logical side. And the nice thing of that is all the hard work, all the stuff that normally takes a coder a long time to do can be quickly handled by AI. Opening up then for you as a programmer to be the architect, the guy that thinks out of the box, the guy that come up with new ideas. The coder that think about the pain point of the customer. What is it that the customer wants to solve? What will be the ideal scene for that customer? You're also the guy that tests the code. Is it working as it should? Is the user interface easy to use for your customer or employer? So that is really the big difference. I'm on 5 minutes on this already, but if you can think like this, AI is logical, it can code better than you. As long as you give it the right instructions, it will follow them. So you need to understand the frameworks. You need to understand all the tools out there. You need to understand databases. You don't need to do the SQL queries, the programming side, but you need to understand what databases will be best for what projects. You need to understand, do you even need a database? You need to understand things like cascading style sheets, not what it is or not how to use it, but you need to know what it is. And you need to know that something like Tailwind will be used to create awesome looking web applications as an example. AI will be your workhorse and you will tell it what to do. But if you don't know what to tell it in the first place, it will give you basically rubbish. Rubbish in, rubbish out. That's basically how it works. There's something called promptology. How do you speak to it? And this is all the stuff that you will learn. But what I want you to learn right here, right now, is that AI got a specific job and you've got a different job, also specific. And if you know what to give AI and what to do yourself, you are going to write perfect programs. You need to learn how the tools work. You don't have to do the actual coding yourself. So this is good news. You can spend your time on sorting the customer's pain points. You spend your time on coming up with brilliant ideas. I hope this is of interest to you, and if you can start putting your mind around this concept, you will do great for the rest of this course, including Tier 2 to 4. Thank you for watching, and please move on right now to the next lesson, and we'll skill you up on how to start talking to AI. See you there.